Hi there, this is AntoinetteSykes with Standing Tall Revolution, your success coach and mindset expert. I am taking a moment. I'm in here working, as you can tell. I'm going to explain this diagram to you here in a moment. But I wanted to take a moment to say happy Halloween, happy trick or treat, happy harvest time, whatever it is that you may celebrate. I hope that you are getting over any setbacks or power outages that you may have experienced for Hurricane Sandy. So today, kind of bask in this. Tomorrow, I'm super excited, so that's why I'm here preparing, because my Miss Think and Grow Rich 14-week live tele-event kicks off. And I've been fielding questions, I've been talking to people, getting them signed up, so I couldn't be more excited. And here's why I'm excited. Because now is the time, ladies, for us to step forward. Not just in our lives, in our business, career, family, but in a more powerful place. That's right. That's that place that's right here in your gut that you've been yearning for, that you've been wanting to birth. Well, here it is. Because here's what I know. When you continually give knee-jerk reactions like, I can't afford it, I don't have a babysitter, I have something else planned on Thursdays, it's a knee-jerk reaction, and it is your fear and your ego trying to keep you small and trying to keep you where you are. So that's what I wanted to give you today, is a lesson on the chatter, the self-sabotage, the talk that we keep playing over and over in our heads. And notice I said our heads, because I am no different than you. I do this every day as well. I still have to, fight some inner me individuals that I don't want to fight, but I have to, because it's time that you check them. And so I may be a little bit further than you and may have mastered some of them, but rest assured, everyone does this. So I don't want you to feel alone. And that's why I created this community. Because a lot of times as solopreneurs, we already work alone, but we don't have to work by ourselves. In fact, we cannot do it by ourselves. It may be a solopreneur journey, but you cannot get it all done by yourself. So if you are considering joining Miss Think and Grow Rich, I please invite you to do so. It will be life-changing for you. You will learn more about yourself, and you will learn how to put some things in check. I like that. Put some things in check so that you can continue to move forward and grab a hold of your birthright of abundance, and not just material abundance, abundance in every area of your life. So let's go. You'll see this chart here. This is a little circle. This circle represents the tape that keeps playing. You can call it self-sabotage, you can call it the chatter, you can call it the little inner me, the little enemy, the little gremlin, the devil. Give her a name, it doesn't matter. Whatever that person is that's talking to you. So a lot of times if you said, I can't afford it, or maybe you are afraid of speaking in public and you said, oh, I could never speak in public. I always freeze up. I always, stumble over my words, all of the above. So let's just kind of play with this a little bit so you can see how this works. And it gives you an insight into what we're going to cover as well in Miss Think and Grow Rich. So here's the circle. This is the chatter. I call it my chatter self-sabotage, okay? So at the top here, it's more chatter. So if you said, I don't have enough money, I'm afraid of public speaking, I will never get that job, any of those things that we tell ourselves, okay? That's where it starts. It starts right here because of past experiences. Okay? And then it comes over here to self-talk, more subconscious talk. And this affects our image and how we see ourselves. So the minute you say that I can't do X, I'm afraid to do it, and you continue to play that tape, that affects the way that we see ourselves, and it becomes embedded in our subconscious, which then affects our self-image, which then affects our belief in what we can do and achieve. And it keeps going. And so then down here, you keep saying it to yourself, it affects how you see yourself. Then down here, it affects how you perform. So it doesn't matter if you set a goal and say, I'm over it, I'm gonna do it, and then all of a sudden the chatter starts because you didn't check it. You didn't check the chatter. So it affects your performance, and you keep getting the same result. And then you go back over here, and it's almost like, see, I knew I couldn't afford it. I knew I wouldn't have enough money. I knew I couldn't speak in public. I knew they would laugh. I knew I didn't have the right words. I knew I would freeze. All of those things, because it's happened in the past. It's happened in the past. So this is how we sabotage ourselves. We keep playing this. We keep playing this. Well, no more today, and no more after these 14 weeks for Miss Think and Grow Rich, because we are going to check the ego, the inner me, the enemy, the gremlin, whatever you call it. We're going to check it, and we're no longer going to play this game. We're no longer going to play that tape anymore, because in Miss Think and Grow Rich, you are going to learn the strategies to break it, number one, but the action tips, and it's going to change the way you think about everything. Do you see how freeing that is? Because there are ways that you can change your subconscious right now, because our subconscious believes what we tell it to believe. So ladies, you have the power. We have the power, and it's time for us to start speaking to our environment and speaking those things to ourselves so that we can believe it and silence the gremlins, silence the enemies for once and for all. So that then you can go out and get the job that you want to obtain, making the salary that you want to obtain. You can go out comfortably and talk to the clients all about this wonderful service or product that you offer with full confidence and stand in your full power, shoulders back, head up, okay? That's what that affects. So until you get comfortable and until you break it, and learn how to think and grow rich, this is what you're gonna get. And I don't want that for you. Today is October 31st. We kick off on November 1st. It's gonna be epic. It's going to be epic. Napoleon Hill's classic was already just transformational. People are still talking about it. Well, I want to help some women, because I know my success manual tells me where two or more are gathered, there I am also. And that means God. And he came that we could have an abundant life, not just for man, but for woman as well. So I want to speak to some ladies who are spirit-led, who are believing for the very best, even in these next 60 days. So you can make leaps and bounds in 60 days. Although it's a 14-week program, your life would look drastically different. So I want you to silence the chatter, okay? So if you enjoyed this, if you know that you are connected to me in this message, and it's pulling at your heart. It's pulling at your heartstrings, it's pulling at your soul strings, and you know that it will get you closer to your destiny, to your purpose, to your desires, to your goals, then this is for you. This is for you. And the time is now. It is about now 30, and it's time for you to sign up. So I welcome you. So please come on and join us. You can see more information about it at missthinkandgrowrich.com. This has been Antoinette Sykes, and I look forward to seeing you. God bless.
It's like you're looking through a telescope. You see where you're gonna be. Growing, getting better. You're not the person they see.